Yo, what's up, guys? Back at it again with another cat allergy cure video. So this can actually apply to every allergy. You need to have consistent practice because you can be great at anything. And if you practice, you'll even be better because you'll learn how to actually do it wrong, so that way you can do it better and right or correct. So that's a little preface in today's topic. So over the weekend, I had discovered that I had an entity attachment, and I did my qigong exercises and my energy cleansings, and removed that from me. This entity was causing me to be overly emotional. And even though I already had like a strength in my mind and my spirit that was able to overcome my trials and tribulations, there was this entity that was feeding on that sadness that latched onto me at an earlier part of my life. And I didn't know why I felt so worthless. I felt so sad, even though circumstances proved to not be the case. It's like I was drowning in my emotions. And this, you might want to take a look inside yourself. Might be an entity attachment that is actually attached onto your aura and spiritual body to actually cause you to be drowning in emotions that aren't actually yours. Like, if you ever ask yourself, like, man, like, I should be better right now. Like, I don't know, like, why do I still get upset over this and that? Like, yeah, there's one thing emotional intelligence and emotional age brings, because you can be a physical age, but your emotional age is a different age. That grows through your own willpower, conscious efforts, and time. So, physical age is automatic. Emotional age, however, different story. So, if you're being honest with yourself, you're like, dude, like, I don't know why my emotions aren't in check, because like I understand logically that the reason why I felt bad was because of this, but logically now I feel this way. Either you have insecurities, or you have abandonment trauma, or any of those things. And if you haven't felt like you actually went within to figure those things out yourself, you know, where your part is, then you want to start there. But if you've done that work and you're like, why do I feel like so emotional, yet I logically understand, like, I'm okay. Now, this is where I'm saying you might want to go check in and see if that's an entity attachment. In my case, this is what it was. I had to realize, okay, I was wrong in this situation. I was weak in this situation, and I could have been stronger. And I have to be stronger because the survival counts on it. We have to get food on the table. We need to feed our cat, right? Or what if you have a cat? Yeah, you got to feed your cat. So it's survival, you know. So there's no crying when it comes to survival. If there's anything we can also learn from the cat, is we don't show our weaknesses in the wild, because it's about survival. You know, we're the predator and the prey. So another thing, because you want to learn about cats to get over your allergies, your cat allergies. So yeah, this is kind of my story, and I was doing my qigong work, and the weirdest thing, my fiance had pointed out to me, I have a black mark on my butt. I don't want to show the camera because you're not my fiance. And I have a black, like somebody pressed with their finger on my butt, and it didn't start hurting until today. It's a big ass black, literally black bruise. I'm not talking brown, I'm not talking blue brown. I'm talking about black as a microphone, great, like literal. So, and now it's starting to hurt. It's on my right butt cheek, and this is where my energy cleansing had cleansed out the energy. And I'm telling you, this is what I experienced. So you might want to go check in again and see if this is what you might be experiencing, because these entities can actually even give you cat allergies. Because depending on what happened in your past life, what you did now, if you're like a animal abuser, you might actually be allergic to cats in this life because of that. So we always want to have respect for the animals that we eat, send them off into their next transitional phase in consciousness when we absorb them into us, always. The Native Americans did not eat unless they did this. You know, so I'm thinking about like Asian culture as well, you know, India, you know, all the true spiritual balance energies, you know. So I'm glad we're globalized, and I'm glad we're all coming together, and I'm glad that we can take use of all of Mother Earth's natural medicines to create our wholeness. So if you have cat allergies, it might actually be an entity attachment. And an entity attachment can also make you overly emotional. If your emotions are not balanced, this can weaken your mind and your immune system. Therefore, you will never be able to cure your cat allergies. This is a deep topic. This is why medicine doesn't talk about it, because it's spiritual. This is the spiritual medicine. It's working for me. I'm on like day 13, and the only reason I want to talk about it is because after 7 months of suffering, I just started these techniques, qigong and buteyko breathing. You can find more about that in the link. And I just am feeling 100,000 million times better, and I'm able to control my health better, you know, in the terms of breathing and my allergies. So that's why I'm sharing it, because I did a lot of spiritual awakening in my life, and finally it's being put to the test. So I'm just giving out my results. So again, you might want to check to see if you're overly emotional because of an entity attachment, and also know that entity attachments can actually be the reason for your allergies. So all right, let's remove these entities, get into our balanced state. Cleanse out all negative energy and bring in that positive energy. I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Any questions, comments, leave them down below. Links will be in the description. Thank you.